What's going on, Jeromes? Happy Thursday out there, everyone, everywhere. I always forget what day it's going to be. Welcome back to the Daily Jeromes live stream, 11 a.m. Central Time, Monday through Thursday, as well as most Fridays. But programming announcement, we're not going to be here tomorrow. We got some stuff to do. We're going to be at undisclosed location. It's going to be a good time for me, as well as since I'm doing something fun, obviously the Vikings will break some massive news, like they traded for JJ, or they traded for Gabe Jackson, or something stupid and awesome, ridiculous like that. This is the last stream of the week. Thank you for coming along. We got some Q&A going on. We have a whole bunch of things going on. A whole lot of Mexican going on at Taco John's. Taco John's is way better than Taco Bell, by the way. Just saying. Statement of fact. Thank you very much for making this part of your day. Vikings taking on the Colts. So starting to dig into the Colts, and I'm pretty okay with this matchup because the Colts blew it down in Jacksonville. This is their home opener. They don't have fans in the stands. Bling, bling, blah, whatever. And Phillip Rivers is deceased. He has ceased to be. The offensive line is a lot better than what we've seen. Phillip Rivers is going to have a much better offensive line than he did with the Chargers when the Vikings tore him a new one week 15 last year. I get it. As well as there are some dangerous pieces on the Colts. T.Y. is still a thing. They're without Marlon Mack, but Naheem Hines and Jonathan Taylor-Thomas I think will be decent. And also, Paris Hilton Campbell. I haven't decided how we're going to insult him. He's probably heard it all anyway. Doesn't matter. But like Paris Campbell, And then that defense, DeForest Buckner, Darius Leonard is a stud. Rockison is legit, but they still have Xavier Rhodes. It's going to be right. So I'm looking forward to the game. I think it's a great spot for the Vikings to bounce back and get right because I don't know, man. If the Vikings don't beat the Colts, you have the Titans AFC Championship game participants who, with Derrick Henry, they're just licking their lips. They're just like, oh, Shamar Stephanie's your nose tackle, and Julio Johnson, you're starting 3-tech. Yeah, I mean, it is a potential spot where the Vikings could start 0-3. Then you're at Houston. Houston could have up to 15,000 fans, as well as you got Deshaun Watson. David Johnson looks uncorpsey. So, and then week 5, you're at Seattle. Man. Like the prospect of starting out 0-4, 0-5. So I'm not a team tank for Trevor, but if it gets to that point, okay, I get it. Maybe I'll co-sign. All right, so we'll dive into some Q&A. Also join the Discord up in the top left corner. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so Thursday live stream. Also, the add-on question, why was Chad Beebe inactive on Sunday? Wrong answers only. So I did have this conspiracy that maybe the Vikings held Chad Beebe week 1, made him a healthy scratch because he was healthy, and they didn't want to risk potentially jinxing his trade value. Because I do think that, hey, Chad Beebe, he's got some sway out there that, maybe there will... Oh, wait, the Colts are going to have 2,500 fans in Indianapolis. I did not know that. So there you go. And the powers that be here in Minnesota, I think that it is a distinct possibility that the Vikings won't have any home fans at any point this season, which, but not going to get into that. All right, so first up is Soap. He said, your mom joked to Ziggy Wolf, and Wolf didn't find it funny. I think it's possible. Big Richard Nick, he was hitting on Aaron Rodgers' mom, so that's why he put up 43 on us. Like, how would he know, though? It's not like Rodgers and his mom communicate. Or so BB just made out to Chico? Or is this like a Zoom thing? Or just like hitting her up on the gram? Possible. Robert Barweiler, Zimmer finally got counter blackmail photos of BB and Elfine's wife. Who was the best candidate for being cut, traded, restructured to get us some cap room? Well, they're not restructuring Barr. We went over the reasons why there. I think that trade candidates, I don't think the Vikings have anyone that they would take a big swing with. Like I don't see them trading Barr. I don't see them trading Rudy or anything like that. I could see who's a restructuring candidate. Yeah, maybe Harrison. He only has 2 years left on his deal. Frankly, Harrison deserves a new deal anyway. But that's basically, yeah, they could restructure Thielen again. I mean, I guess that'd be fine. Alaric, BB got injured during the offense game film meeting. He actually spooled the 8mm film, 8mm film, and there's like, a paper cut. I'm out. Tyler, he had to go to church. Take me to church. Oakview. Should we try to trade practice squad kicker for a veteran cornerback? Also, he knew he wasn't going to play anyway, so why be active? That's fair. But, Kubiak's been hyping him up all off season. Well, babes, we got to get the babes going. Well, we're getting babes. We got babes and babes accessories. The Chase McLaughlin thing. So it's pretty obvious that the Vikings are just kind of waiting around like, hey. How did the Chargers kicker do week 1? Because is the Desmond King trade still on the table? Because at this point I said, why the hell not? God, that was an ugly game against the Bengals, man. Oh, Desmond King returning punts too. What a waste. All right, so Michael Badgley made 1 kick. Made 3 out of 4 field goals. Oh, he missed 1. You better trade. I mean, how's Michael Badgley's health? Oh, this is so stupid. Badgley's nickname is Money Badger. Get out of here. Get the F out. No, I demand you out now. Leave. All right, so sorry, we were trying to work because we had this zoomed in because we did a film breakdown. Highly recommend it. Go check out Justin Jefferson. We did all of his targets. All right, next up is but is Michael Badgley hurt? No, he got hurt last year. Yeah, he got hurt last year, and that's why. Because the Chargers brought in Chase McLaughlin last year, right? Or am I just lying? No, he got hurt last year, yeah. Anyway. Next up is Eric Hansen, because no one can cover him in practice. That's true. Obviously, that's more of an indictment on your corners, Zimmer. Because, in 2018... the reason why BB hung on to the practice squad and then was eventually called up to the 53, because Zimmer was like, no one could cover him in practice. Zimmer be no cover. No cover, no cry. Oh, yeah, because they're talking about him being a holder, too, which is just moronic. It really doesn't matter. Next up, Sonny D, keep him healthy for trade bit. See, that's my thought too. Who wants the babes? Who wants some child baby? You think like Niners. All right, so Debo's out. Ayuk is out, and Kendrick Bourne is meh. Dante Pettis you don't like for some reason. Actually, hell. Chad Beebe for Dante Pettis, straight up. I would take that in a heartbeat. Extra. I wouldn't be fair for the Packers. That's true. Because Beebe did have that 60-yard run, catch and run, week 2 last year. Ty Smith, we still playing the Xavier Rhodes injury drinking game on Sunday? Yes. Every time Xavier has a limp-off drink. And also every time he gives up a completion drink. Hendrik Byerlev. He had to take the Greyhound to Omaha, then a connecting regional bus in order to obtain soy for his plant-based diet. Is he a soy boy? It's possible. Kind of makes sense. What are the odds we make a splash for OBJ or Allen Robinson? Probably pretty low. I think Robinson is a touch more likely than OBJ, even though Robinson is in division. I think the fact that he's on the last year of his deal makes more sense, and also personality-wise, certainly not as volatile as OBJ. Tree J. While on topic, Diggs versus Thielen in a match of 10 catches. They have to cover each other and have their respective quarterbacks. I believe that says. What do you think the score would end up being in a match of 10 catches? So say take week 2 and first one to get to 10 catches wins. I think probably Thielen. Probably. Because Thielen is going to catch a lot more high percentage throws. Diggs is just going to be deep, and Josh Allen's like, rah. World True General Vince Vaughn. Che baby makes the best muffins, and everyone on the team, including Zimmer, are addicted to muff sweats. So Corolla had this piece of advice where it's if you're at the workplace, like if you know that you're kind of the weak link, if you're kind of like the fifth banana, bring donuts. Because I believe so. Corolla used to work construction. I think the analogy that he gave was there was this dude. If you're the guy on the job site who can't lift a lot, is a little bit lazy, and definitely is slow at things, always bring donuts because people want to keep around the donut guy. They do. Maybe that's why Sugarman brings donuts. Maybe he's actually not a very good trainer, and they're just like, I'm just kidding. Sugar's one of the best in the business. Stan Morris. While lacing up his cleats, he accidentally tied his shoes together and tripped and flew aimlessly in the direction of co-defense coordinator Andre Patterson while holding hot coffee on the defensive game plan. Coffee went flying and landed in Holton Hill's eyes and Patterson's defensive game script. That's oddly specific. It's so oddly specific that it probably has to be true, right? Yeah. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll give a couple of shout-outs. It's always fun doing that. Chase and Gelke, he hooked up with Aaron Rodgers' ex-girlfriend Danica Patrick. Well, at least he got a free website out of it. Go, Daddy. Actually, it's chadbb.com. Oh, it's not a thing. kirkcousins.com. Hey, kirkcousins.com is available. Someone's just squatting on it. That's weak. AdamThielen.com. One of these is just going to pop up as absolute hardcore pornography. Wait, this one is actually a thing. First down. Oh, Thielen's doing the Jerome Simpson. First down. Where do you think he learned it? Oh, is this Thielen bumping hips with? That's not Aviante Collins, is it? All right, so Bradford's in the picture. What? So who was 76? Because I'm pretty sure that's Matt Asiata from the tattoo, and it looks like that's a 4. Because that's not Cousins. That's Sammy Sleeves Bradford. All right, so who was 76 back then? It wasn't Alex Boone, was it? Did he wear 75? Let's see, in 2016. This is what I do in my free time, by the way. So, welcome. Welcome in. And the Rooster. Oh, was Alex Boone. I could have swore Alex Boone wore 75 when he was here. Or maybe I'm wrong. Wait. Okay, I get it now. So, Alex Boone switched from 76 to 75 in 2017 after Matt Khalil was punted on. Except he never made it to the Rooster either because they cut his ass after a year. Yeah, because Alex Boone wore 75 all the time with the Niners. And then, you can see him wearing 75 there. So that's why I was so confused. I was like, Aviante Collins has tattoos, except he's not just a blatant white dude. And, yeah. Anyway, I think some old pictures, man. Oh, that's so sad. That's a Diggs and Thielen memories. Good times. Let's do one more. MikeZimmer.com. MichaelSZimmer.com. Welcome to my website. I don't want to click on this because I know if I do I'm going to get ransomwared. Or this is going to full on go to some, like not even like good porn. We're talking about like full on snuff film, like very oddly specific and terrible. Also, what kind of website has an enter button besides said hardcore? But also, I want to give props to Thielen. So working with Hormel Foods, a beautiful Minnesota company, as opposed to the Vikings and the Twins. They're working with Sheboygan sausages. Hi, I'm Christian Ponder. When I'm not quarterbacking the Vikings, I enjoy a big sausage from Sheboygan. I got Sheboygan on my mind. If you ever listen to the radio and like some of those commercials are just like murder me. Like, oh my God. Hi, Joe Mauer here from the Minnesota Twins. I'm here to tell you that 2% milk is the best milk out there because it is the best balance between fat and deliciousness. Skim milk tastes like white water. Whole milk tastes like half and half. That's why I drink 2%. 2%. Land O'Lakes milk. It knocks it out of the ballpark. But no, the Twin... I've done. So the Twins used to have this great thing called the Dome Dog back when they played in the Metrodome. And it was made by Hormel, based in Austin, Minnesota, birthplace of John Madden, a beautiful Minnesota company that provides jobs and basically sustains the town of Austin, Minnesota. So they worked at Hormel for many years. And then they turned full heel and went with Sheboygan sausage, which is just bullcrap because they're in Wisconsin. Yeah, Sheboygan sausage. I don't even know why we're giving you... Well, even though sausage, it's delicious, but my God. About us. About your face. Simple philosophy for big taste. Nah. Bugs me. I understand that like they probably paid $1 more than Hormel, but optics-wise, bullshit. It is. So here are a couple shout-outs. Purple Rain Skull from Wausau, Wisconsin, enemy territory. Eric Becker Skull from Chanhassen. Who you got this Saturday, Covington or Woodley? I got Colby. I feel like Tyrone's been out of the game. When fighters start focusing more on what's off the, well, I was gonna say off the field, but away from the mat. Yeah, like so Tyrone doing his like TMZ stuff and like he's sort of checked out. Covington is really still rising up, and yeah, you can like the shtick or not. It's definitely a persona, but I mean the dude is talented. So I got Covington over Woodley. I think it goes to decision, but yeah, give me Colby. Next up is Thomas Hayes from Boston. What up? We getting spammed? Yeah, don't spam. David Randall Howe, Skull from Memphis, Tennessee. What up? Ethan Griffith, Mendota Heights. What's going on? I do basketball from St. Paul, Minnesota. What is up? And Jason Sash, Mankato. Everyone, thanks for coming along. Got lots of stuff to do today. It's a good day. I love it. Violet Valkyrie, he got his man period. Oh, he got his man period. Okay. See, I thought this was like he got his man, comma, period, like he was Wyatt Earp. Got his man. Period. With Gopher football returning, will Tanner Morgan take another step up? Yeah, I'm pretty intrigued by Tanner Morgan. I think that he has a good feel for the pocket. I think that he has great touch. I like his accuracy a lot. He's a pretty sturdy kid as well. But yeah, I think he certainly could be. If I had to wager right now, I think he will be a draft pick, which the Gophers, in the 7-round draft history, the Gophers had never had a quarterback drafted. Like, how? Like, you're a Power 5 conference, man. Like, how does that happen? Stanley Morris. He mixed up his charcoal, although it could be a little bit tougher with no Rashad Bateman, but it is what it is. Stanley Morris, he mixed up his charcoal-enriched facial cleansing mask paste with some bathroom tub towel caulk. It's very ironic because I just did some caulking today. There's caulk all over the place. Stanley Morris, who's winning a fight, Load Holt or Bryant McKinney? Load Holt because he'll actually give two poops about the fight. Bryant McKinney, we've ranted about Bryant McKinney before. Like, I mean, if he had 10% try in him, because just all the God-given ability in the world, like being 6'8" and 370 pounds and having feet like a ballerina, like, my God. If you could pick a body that was perfectly built to play left tackle, Bryant McKinney might be it. Nah, I'm just kidding. Jonathan Ogden, but, Viking Jerome, Zimmer forgot, didn't see him. Yeah. Bryce Farrington, his mother wouldn't let him out of his plastic bubble. Bubble Boy with Jake Gyllenhaal. It's a weird one. All right. Yeah, we're going to clean up some of the spammers. Yeah, don't spam. Don't be a dick. Next up is Zach Ballas. Chat baby, is a huge bird lover and owns a few. The NFL didn't want anything bad to happen to their precious Aaron Rodgers, so they told the Vikings that BB couldn't play due to risk of Rodgers getting the bird flu with his bird bones. One thing I've noticed in Zimmer era is lack of takeaways. How many takeaways will we get this year? Do you share concerns? I don't think we're being aggressive enough going after strips and interceptions. Well, interceptions are certainly, to a degree, have some puck luck to them. Although Anthony Harris had himself a great season last year. Yeah, there's definitely fluctuations to it. The strip sack thing is interesting. All right, let's see where he ranks at turnovers. Because do they not have turnovers here? Seems weak. Yeah, how do you not? Okay, so we can do interceptions, I guess. All right, so 2019 Vikings were third in the NFL in interceptions. Well, Anthony Harris leading the way there. But other than that, the Vikings never been in the top 10. At 2017, I feel like just a lot of things went right. Everything with Case Keenum, plus the defense was best in the NFL in terms of scoring and yards. Also, yeah, what happened to the Zimmer's precious third down percentage? NFL, yeah, because I think they had an NFL record in third down percentage. Yeah, 25.2%. Just crazy. Also, the offense was third in the league at converting, which is just insane, man. Yeah. Next up is Pulford Skull. When do you think Kubiak will unleash Jefferson? That throw to Sharp could have been him. Yeah, that was on the film breakdown where he was wide open, past the sticks. Like, what the hell? I just don't get it. Unleash Jefferson. Yeah, I mean, that Jefferson second catch where he turned that slant up into a 17-yard gain. Let's see that like 10 or 12 times a game. Would absolutely love to see it. Next up is Archangel 01. Why carry 4 running backs when KJ Osborne is handling all the return duties? Because in garbage time, you need to play Amir Abdullah. I don't know why I do, but I can't picture the Vikings being good this year. I think this team could be very good next year. With the year under our corners' belts, maybe a better O-line. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Pulford Skull, trade Elfline and Tajay Sharp to Philly for Alshon Jeffrey. He's banged up and they need O-line and wide receiver help. But, I mean, I'm on board with trading Elfline, but I was never a big Alshon fan. I just wasn't. Like, even when he was in Chicago doing terrible things to Josh Robinson, I was just like, yeah. Let him go. Luke Cape, where can I get into sports gambling? Anywhere. Like, I want to bet games and maybe a parlay, but I don't know if any trusted sites and how I get started. Is it legal in Minnesota? Tis. So check out purplefdw.com/support. Can get at you. Also, yeah, always set yourself a budget for the season. Just be like, all right, I'm going to put this in. That's going to be it. Also, you're starting to see, well, first off, the NFL, remember for a long time, like, they wouldn't even mention the lines. Like, it was foreboding. And it was always Al Michaels thing to be like, when like a field goal hits the over, it's like, well, that made a couple people very happy, right? But now they fully embraced it. Some states have sports betting at brick and mortar casinos, which they should have done before, because before it was like a full on moral stance. Like, well, if sports gambling is illegal, then there will be no gambling. Okay. It's like when they did prohibition, they just gave power to bootleggers and gave them money and power, and then all the violence ensued, right? So, also Iowa. I believe Iowa you can bet. So hop down 35, go to Diamond Joe's, put a dime on the Vikes, drive back. Great. Next up is Stanley Morris. He was performing a superstitious ritual for only the Jonas Brothers to be played during touchdown celebrations pregame and got a paper cut on his first tarot card flip. Yeah, I feel like Chad Beebe might have what's it called when your blood can't clot, because that was the affliction of Tsar Nicholas II's child. What's that called? Hemophilia. Now, I thought it was going to be hemophilia, but I feel like that's like the fear of blood. No, that'd be phobia. What's hemophobia? Aha! Extreme fear of seeing blood. I got my philia and phobia mixed up. Charlie Boltman. I feel like the Vikings are missing three things on defense, and lost Everson Griffin is a direct cause of two of them. Tell me if you agree. Number one, a mentally unhinged personality. Two, an emotional leader. Three, Danielle Hunter level intimidation factor. Does the defense lack edge and intensity? Well, it's really unfortunate timing that that Everson signed with Dallas right before Danielle got tweaked. It's really unfortunate because also I'm sort of pissed at the Vikings because they played hardball with Everson. They did want him back, but at an extremely cheap deal. And Dallas getting him for a 1 year, $3 million deal with incentives up to $6 million. That's just stupid. Yeah, but hey, we have Jalen Holmes and Cheeseburger Eddie Yarbrough. Great. Luke K. What's the best food and drink combo? I personally think it's a cold beer and good wings. So I obviously like beer and I obviously like food, except I've never been a big food or liquor with, liquor with or beer with food guy. Although I will say, so the Germans get it right. So get yourself like a nice German beer, like a Spaten or something, and go to like a German restaurant, or even like a New Bohemia, which is just a great sausage place. Get yourself a beer. They got like gator sausage and stuff. They got bison sausage. They got everything. But yeah, beer and brats just really, really work together and just really scream fall, football, Oktoberfest. But go to like a proper German restaurant. So like Gastoff's here in the Twin Cities, if they're still open. Get yourself some schnitzel and some spatzel and some red cabbage and some like 3 meters of bratwurst, and get yourself like a nice German beer. Woo! Get some. But I will say too, like a big time fatty steak that's thick, delicious, charred on the outside, red in the middle. Get yourself like a tomahawk ribeye with a really nice dark like Cab Sav or like a dark red wine. Just get it. Beer and a burger too. Beer and wings. I mean, I love both separate, but I guess it. Well, here's what bothers me about beer and wings is that you're going to get your glass dirty because obviously you're eating wings with your hands because you're a man and you didn't order boneless wings. So you're just getting after it. By the way, flats over drums always. And then also like every time you're going to touch your beer is like, well, cause you can't drink out of a straw because that's weird. What I will do is so take a napkin and just like wrap it around the outside of the glass. Condensation will help it stick. And just modern problems require modern solutions. Next up, Patrick Harms, because he sucks. Breeland Speaks visiting the Vikings. I'm cool with that. I like Breeland Speaks in the draft process 2 years ago. It's surprising that the Chiefs gave up on him. I thought his rookie season wasn't horrible, but of course, injured last year. It could have more to do with injury than anything. Although it's not like the Chiefs front seven is any great shakes. So I actually think it might be more about the injury. Plus, like I mentioned, he visited the Seahawks, so it's like, when have the Seahawks ever passed up on a formerly high drafted front seven dude? Never. So I'm a little bit worried. Tree J, 5 active wide receiver, any team that would make the Pro Bowl as a cornerback safety. 5 active. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Not Michael Thomas, because he's a B. Dan Chisena. Can we say that one? I think Diggs would make a good cornerback. Also, the whole cornerback to safety thing, because Richard Sherman was originally a wide receiver at Stanford. Like, it really does help understanding concepts and tendencies and tells and mirroring and matching and all that stuff. I think Jarvis Landry would be good if he was actually healthy. I think Jamison Crowder would be a decent slot cornerback if he's actually healthy. God, of course, Edelman. I feel like this does give credence more to the slot cornerbacks, but some outside the numbers guy. I think Nuke would be really good. Nuke would be good. Thielen would be good. Yeah, Thielen would be good. And then it's like, oh, the Vikings got a white cornerback. He's going to be Jason Sehorn. He's back at it again. I don't know if Tyreek Hill would be good. Because I don't know if he'd be physical enough. Because I feel like he would just get bodied by big-bodied receivers. So, next up is Tristan D531. Did you see a new South Park trailer? They're making fun of the virus for an hour-long episode. I did not. I like how South Park is still going, and it basically is the voice of reason, because obviously it's satire, but there's a ton of truth like laced in their storylines. Plus, I like that their turnaround time is pretty short because of, the animation is no great shakes. But I don't think I've watched an episode of South Park in like years, but I still respect that they're out there getting after it. Luke K. He tried playing catch too close from the ball thrower and sprained his pinky out for the rest of the season. Oh, he got jugged. Pulford Skull. BB forgot about the game and was swiping Tinder. BB probably do well on Tinder because girls probably think that he's super cute and they could put him like in their purse and something like a chihuahua. Tori Hansen. Because Mama Said Football is the devil. I just rewatched that movie last week. You forgot how many good's a relative term, but like decent movies Adam Sandler's done, because the last couple have just been, no. It's like Happy Gilmore, classic. Billy Madison, classic. The Wedding Singer is really good. 50 First Dates is good. Big Daddy's good. The Longest Yard may be up there in terms of one of the more entertaining football movies. Waterboy was solid, but yeah, like the last handful of movies that he's had on Netflix deal. Nah. RJ Free, he got stuck under Kubiak's desk. Oh, because he's short. Vince Vaughn, Beers Over Vikes with some good old podcasting. Do you delete those or are they archived? I don't know. We'd have to go look back and see. They're on the iTunes. We know that. Stanley Morris. I really hope there's a plan, and said plan isn't try again with some personnel and see how it goes. They have to have a plan, right? Now, so I like the whenever you're out of things to say and you don't have any good points in the argument, talk about sports, is like, well, I obviously they know what they're doing, which they don't. Like, if people knew exactly what they're doing, I mean, they're human, they're fallible, and this is a imperfect and objective science. And like, if everyone knew what they're doing and were good at their jobs, why are so many fired every year? Huh? Why is there a third of the coaching staff turnover every single year, league wide? Why do players lose their jobs? Why do GMs get fired? Huh? Why do scouting departments get the table flipped over on them? Tree J. Chad, to stay home so I can manage my fantasy team. What would be a good... So I got a buddy from college, but who we always give shit to. It's always a good time. But or so his name is Joe, and his fantasy team name is Jovid19. And I want to give him props, except I can't because that would break tendency of us always crapping on him, OBJ style. But yeah, fantasy football names always have to be funny or pun related. What can you do with BB? Not Star Wars related, because God, screw it. No, we'd have to think on that. Charlie Boltman, because Tajay totally deserved a roster spot in snaps. Praying Tajay Sharp, 1 million instead of paying Kelechi Semi 1.1 million was easily the offseason move of the century. And Rick we trust for some reason. Yeah, I'm still shocked that Tajay made the roster over Alexander Hollins, and also that they played him. Jacob Cook. Why are the Vikings so high on Snacks Harrison? Dude was bad against the Vikings. Elfline ate his lunch, which says a lot. Well, he was injured last season, as well as Detroit was no great shakes. But, I mean, you look at the man's career. Also, it's not like he's out there playing receiver or cornerback. So, even if he's lost a step, that's okay. Because his attribute is that people cannot move him. Stanley Morris. A black ballpoint pen exploded in his gym bag all over his uniform. Mom, Bawa Taba, has Dancer put on enough weight? Well, if that rib injury holds up, it might be losing some weight because if you guys have ever had cracked or broken ribs, like everything hurts, especially eating, chewing hurts, thinking hurts, everything hurts. Preacher Paul, hauling in for all y'all, checking in from Fargo, North Dakota. What's going on? Next up is Tristan D 531. Would you give up a third round in 2021 and a second round pick in 2022 for OBJ? Let's look at his contract. All right, so he's in the second year of his extension. 14 mil base, 14 mil cap it. That contract is basically toilet paper after this year. Yeah, screw it. Why not? Purple Rain, $5 in the super chat. Happy 60th to my idol from the 80s, Mr. Anthony A.C. Carter. Good luck to A.C. Jr. at NC State. He's a tank. Thanks for the great content. And hey, thank you. Shout out to A.C.J.R. Anthony Carter was good. A little bit before my time, but yeah, Anthony Carter was the original Carter. The bad man. Also, USFL champion Anthony Carter, Michigan Panthers. Him and Bobby Hebert. What up? Jake Lagavin. Andy, with gyms opening, are you back pumping iron, getting jerked? I noticed the arm bruises from shooting boat. Love it. What are you doing post mid-run to stay busy? Well, we got work. We got content. Haven't gotten back to the gym because mainly it's more of a time thing. And also, during the Rona, we built up a pretty nice home gym. So it's just great to roll out of bed, do cardio, lift some weights, as opposed to, so Lifetime Fitness is great. Don't get me wrong. Great people there. But I just found myself taking like large chunks out of the day. It's like 2 hours, go to the gym. It was just too much. Maybe we'll get back into it after the off season, but yeah, pretty much liking the home gym. Also, so the Brews here, looking like Christian Ponder 2012 playoff game. So that's actually not from shooting bow. What it was is I was doing something. We're putting up drywall and I was moving stuff and I had a little tweak in the bicep. So I like a dummy, I was just like, we'll just ice it so I can continue lifting, continue shooting the bow. So I iced it for like 3 days in a row. Just ice on there. And after a while, the skin goes numb. So it's actually ice burn. I basically freezer burn myself. So that's actually what that is. It's not any muscle, or it's actually just skin. Yeah. Next up is actually. Yeah, that Christian Ponder bicep, man. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Illustration for article titled, Injured Christian Ponder couldn't throw the ball further than 10 yards. Well, he never really could. But, hey, he was Senior Bowl MVP, so that's why we got to get us some of that. Next up is LB. Do you think Jefferson will get more action on Sunday? I mean, he basically got 0 last Sunday, so, I mean, more than 0. I'm in. Charlie Boltman, what is your outlook for the defense if Dantzler's out? All the El Jefe. All the El Jefe. Like, I would love to see Gladney and his recovery speed on T.Y. Hilton, because I am certainly worried if they put Holton Hill on him, or Dantzler would be fine, but he's banged up. Hughes, starting to lose faith on my guy Hughes. Jerry Jones, the Lizard King, chronic hemorrhoids. It's a pain in the butt. Lastly, Vince Vaughn. How much money would Donald Trump make if he had a YouTube live stream dunk tank? I don't know, a lot. I don't know. People watch that? No. All right. So, again, that is it for the week. We're out tomorrow. We'll be at an undisclosed location. So, big time Viking stuff will happen. Thank you very much for coming along, making this part of your day. Jeromes, you are the best. Check out purplefdw.com/support. Support all of our great sponsors. Support them because they support us. And thank you very much for tuning in, checking out all the content. You're the best. Again, we're off tomorrow. Good luck on Sunday. Let's get after it. We're back on Monday, 11 a.m. Central Time. You know what to do. Skull, production value. And